my angels, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I am gonna share, okay, that's great. I'm gonna be sharing all of my September favorites with you guys. I usually do this on my TikTok and my Instagram Reels, but this month I was like, let's go ahead and just do it for YouTube and kind of see how it goes, see if people like it. And that way I can go into a little bit more detail on the products as well, because when I do it short form, I don't go into much detail. But I think I have 15 products here today. And before we get started, this video is not sponsored. I'll say it again, this video is not sponsored at all whatsoever by any brand. But also be sure to follow all of my social media platforms so that way you can keep up with me there as well. And let's just get into it. Let's get this show on the road. I'm gonna categorize these. So we're gonna start with fashion. I only have 2 items, but let's actually start with these. These are my red Adidas. I am in love with these shoes. I bought these back in May, maybe? I don't know when I bought them, but I bought them over the summer and I have been loving these. I wear them with absolutely everything. I try to wear a lot of red because it is one of my colors that, like, you know, makes all of my features stand out. And these just add that perfect extra touch of red. I even over the weekend wore them with a yellow shirt, which like didn't look terrible. I wouldn't have done that if I had another pair of shoes, but it didn't look that bad actually. And I just love these so much. They have like little hearts on the side and on the inside as well, so they're like perfect shoes for Valentine's Day as well. When I bought them, they had like bright pink neon laces in them, but they also came with these cream laces and I switched them out for those just because I thought they looked much better and could go with more things as well. Although they were pricey, they were so worth it, and these are my favorite shoes in my closet at the moment. I need more Adidas so bad because I just want to wear them all day, every day with every single outfit, and I need every single color and every single type that there is. And the last fashion item, I honestly could not come up with a lot of fashion. Like, these 2 are genuinely my favorite things this month, but last fashion are these jeans from White Fox. I got these jeans from a sponsored video back in December, I believe, and I never ever wear them because they are way too tight for me in the waist, in the coochie area, just very tight. However, this past weekend, I was like, you know what? I need to wear these jeans because I love them so much and I'm just gonna have to suffer. But I ended up stretching them out quite a bit, which was good. I wore them twice this past weekend. No, I didn't wash them in between because they're jeans, and I just fell in love. I need to figure out what jeans these are and if they still have them on the website so that way I can order like the correct size. And I'm sure they would have sent me the correct size when I did the sponsorship, but I was just like, you know what? I'm already asking for a different size in something else because another thing I ordered was too big. So I just love these jeans so much and I need to get the right size. If you've been here a while, you know that I am very picky with jeans. I've talked about it so much. It's just really hard for me to find jeans that I genuinely love, and these are those for me. Like, these are those jeans. They have like this seam down the middle, so they look a bit more like dressed up, but you could also wear them down. I wore them kind of casual this past weekend, but the model on the website has them paired with a pair of heels and it looks so good, literally chef's kiss. But I just love that little detail down the middle here. I think it just adds the perfect touch to the pair of jeans. Moving on from fashion, we're gonna go on to body care. I say body care, but the first thing is this perfume. I did talk about this in my How to Romanticize Fall video because it is the perfect vanilla, sweet, marshmallow, a little bit of spice scent. This is the Sniff perfume in the scent Extra Whip. It's about $36, I believe, either 34, 36, or 38, one of those. So it's a bit pricey. Like, I feel like everyone is a bit different when it comes to perfume prices. Like, someone would say an $18 perfume is expensive, while others would say $80 to $100 is expensive. I kind of draw in the middle. I'm like $30 to $40 for a body mist slash perfume is a bit expensive. However, it is 110,000% worth it. Like, I get compliments constantly when I wear this perfume from strangers who don't even know me, just out in public, and that's not a lie. I literally got complimented at McAllister's the other day while I was ordering my food, and from the lady at the car place when I was getting an oil change a few months ago. But I am just in love with this perfume. I cannot get enough of it. I need to order more, clearly, if you cannot tell. Ugh. I love this stuff so much. And then next for body care is actually this deodorant. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of new to this deodorant. However, I'm about to bash a brand and I feel so bad doing this. Genuinely, I do, but I want to save you guys because I see a lot of content creators being sponsored by this brand. They are called Wild and they're a deodorant brand. And I was like, oh my gosh, I actually used a content creator's code to buy my first deodorant from Wild. And I was like, wow, this smells great. However, over time, I noticed my armpits would smell so bad. Like, I'm the type of person, my armpits never smell even when I sweat. And so I was like, what is going on? Like, am I going through a second puberty? Because that happens in your 20s. I was like, what is happening right now? I noticed one day I forgot to put deodorant on and my armpits did not smell at all. So I was like, it has to be that deodorant making my armpits smell worse than they actually do. So I made the switch to this deodorant by Saltaire and I just bought it at Target. I went in the aisle and I was like, okay, let me find a different deodorant. And it smells fantastic. It's not super strong and it's also a liquid deodorant, so you don't get like the white stuff all over your clothes, which was also an issue when I was using the Wild deodorant. I would get the white deodorant all over my clothes and also it would peel so bad and I could not do it anymore. But this is the serum deodorant in the scent Santal Bloom and it has 5% AHA in it, which is like an exfoliant, so I'm sure it also helps with like darkness of the armpits as well. That could be a lie, don't take me up on that, but I love this deodorant. It smells so good, lasts all day. My armpits don't stink at all. In love. And lastly, for body care are actually these Lemmy gummies. So I love when celebrities come out with their own brands. However, I tend to not believe them or want to buy them because I'm just like, you want my money and that's it. They're not actually gonna work. However, I first bought these Lemmy sleep gummies because I have trouble going to sleep at night and I don't like melatonin because it gives me crazy dreams and then I just feel like I didn't even sleep and I wake up so groggy. However, these Lemmy sleep gummies have L-theanine, magnesium, and melatonin. So magnesium is also a calming supplement as well as L-theanine. A lot of people take L-theanine for anxiety. Actually, I used to take that for anxiety, but these make me tired literally within like 35 to 40 minutes and I am out for the night. I do still kind of wake up during the night sometimes. It really just depends. I don't wake up feeling groggy, disgusting, like I didn't sleep at all. I just love these so much and they taste amazing as well, which is kind of bad in a way because I just want to like eat them. They taste like those Scooby snacks. Do y'all remember those like Scooby-Doo gummies when we were younger? I don't even know if those exist anymore, but Lemmy Sleep, so good. And then these Lemmy Purr gummies, these are a vaginal probiotic. I just think that all women should have a vaginal probiotic just for your vaginal health, obviously. They taste like pineapple. You take 2 a day. Same as these, you take 2 of these. I usually take like 1.5, but depends on how fast I want to go to sleep. But you take 2 a day and I believe there's like a month's supply in here. Yeah, so there's 60 gummies. So they're a month's supply. Also, they're gluten-free, which is great because I am gluten intolerant, so I can't have any gluten. But I just take these every morning with my vitamins. This might be TMI. I'm gonna talk about it anyways because we're all girls here. If you're not a girl here, you can skip this part. I don't really care. Since using these, I haven't noticed any smell at all. Like, you're supposed to have some smell. It is normal to have some smell, but I haven't noticed any, like at all, since taking these, and I can't complain. A girl cannot complain about that, honestly. So I just love these gummies, and I want to try even more of her products because now that I love both of these, I'm like, what else does she have? Let me try literally everything. I know she has like some de-bloat ones, which I do want to try. I wonder if the de-bloat one is like a pre and probiotic. She has like caffeine ones, like matcha ones, which I don't need. I try to be very strict on my caffeine intake because it can make me really anxious. But anyways, these two are just my all-time favorites so far. The only ones I've tried, so they are my favorite. I do recommend both of these. I think you do have to be 18 or older to take these, which I know I have a younger audience, so some of you may not even be able to take these. But anyways, moving on. Let's get into makeup. I have quite a bit of makeup here. Let's start with these lip glosses by the brand Fui. I always feel so weird saying that, Fui, because it sounds like I'm saying free with a W. That's literally what it is. But this is a Korean brand. If you know anything about me, you know that I love all things Korean beauty. And I actually received these in a PR package in August, and I just tried them the other day for the first time. I'm wearing this one right now, I believe. I love these things so much. They're so hydrating. They are sticky, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, just because when I wear my hair down, my hair sticks to my lips and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm annoyed. But they are the most beautiful colors. This like reddish one is the perfect shade for fall. I wore it yesterday and it's kind of like auburn, I wanted to say like orange, but it's not orange at all, but it is beautiful and perfect for fall. And then this next one is the one that I'm actually wearing today, and this is the shade of pink that I usually go for when I use any shade of lipstick, lip gloss. I just think it's very flattering with my skin tone. And then this last one is a lighter shade of pink, which I also think is beautiful, and I haven't actually tried this one yet. I need to very, very soon. Oh, this is like perfect for spring, I feel like. So maybe this is like more of like an everyday, whereas like the darker ones are for like if you have a little bit more makeup on and you want a little bit more color. I also love these because they're like the perfect size to just put in your purse and go. Like, look at how tiny these are. They look like little jelly beans. They're shaped like jelly beans. Isn't that so cute? I don't even know if that was like on purpose, but I love these little things. I actually got 2 PR packages of the same exact stuff, and so I gave the rest to my mom, and I think she really likes this light pink one is what she was telling me. There were also blushes in there that I've been using as well. They aren't super duper pigmented, which I kind of love actually, because some days, especially when I'm doing natural makeup, I'm like, I don't want that much pigment. My mom also loves the blushes, so I'm in love with these little things, these little jelly beans. I love them. And then next is this Tower 28 blush in the shade Sawtell Slushy, I believe. So when Sophie and I went to that brand event in Dallas, Tower 28 was there, and this is where I actually got this. I did not buy this. I got it at the event. This is extremely pigmented. I take my brush and I do doot, and I'm like to get so much of it off before I like actually put it on my face. I'm wearing it right now. Hopefully you can see. I don't know about this lighting. This lighting's kind of strange today. I'm wearing it now and I do think it's so beautiful. I also got like more of an orangey tone one as well, which is perfect for fall. I do want to try more of Tower 28's products because I've heard so many amazing things. I just have not got the chance to try anything. Oh wait, I've tried their like sunscreen primer, I think is what it is. I don't know, it's a sunscreen and I do really love it. It's got like a tint to it that kind of covers the redness just slightly. So I do want to try more Tower 28 stuff. I'm just obsessed with this blush, honestly. I've been using it every single day. I love how pigmented it is because you don't need a lot at all. Again, I put my brush in at one time. Anyways, this has been my go-to blush all month, and I'm pretty sure I used it towards the end of August as well. It's the perfect shade for me personally. Next for makeup is this Kosas concealer. I got this months ago and I haven't used it because it is too dark for me. However, I've been mixing it with my House Labs concealer just to lighten it up a bit. I'm wearing it today. You guys, the more I use this, the more obsessed I become because it's like a serum on your skin. I'm pretty sure it has skincare in it, so I need to invest in like a foundation that they have, or I'm sure they have like skin tints that have skincare in them as well. But oh my gosh, it applies so nicely. You can't even really tell that you're wearing concealer because of just how nice it sits on top of the skin. I need to go to Sephora and get the actual shade that I need because I can't keep mixing concealers. I mean, I can. I probably should, let's be honest, but I want to get the correct shade so bad so that way I can just use that. And they also have a pink shade that I want that's meant for like brightening the under eyes. So I really want to go and get those shades, but it's so thin, which I love because a lot of concealers are thick and that's whenever it gets really cakey under the eyes, and obviously no one wants that. But just this concealer makes me want to try so many of their other products. I've always heard so many amazing things about Kosas, so I don't even know why I haven't tried more than this concealer, but I seriously need to because this is amazing. The best concealer I've tried. And lastly for makeup, y'all are gonna freak out, okay? I got this sent to me this past weekend and it's from Flower Nose. If you don't know who Flower Nose is, they're a Korean makeup brand and all of their stuff is extremely detailed. Let me just show you. You're not ready for this. You are seriously not ready for this. Look at this mirror. Are you seeing this right now? I can't even fathom how they do all of this. And it's like every single product is like this. This is a lip gloss, by the way. You like open it and then the lip gloss is in the middle. What in the world? They gave me two like this. It's like a little cake. And then there's this little powder as well that's shaped like a freaking waffle. Are you kidding me? I am just obsessed with all of their stuff. They sent me their like summer collection back in June or July, I believe. And again, I was just obsessed with it because it's the most detailed makeup I've ever seen. Like, are you kidding me? This is a blush. Even the blush is detailed. I'm obsessed. I mean, how can you not be? How can you not be in love with this? These are just like little creams. I love all of this so much. And they send it in the cutest little box as well to just like match the whole vibe. Oh my gosh. I can't get enough of that brand. And honestly, they're cheap. They are cheap for what they are. And I am just in love. Okay, let's move on to hair care. I have a few products for hair care. Let's see, which one do I do first? We'll do this one. So this is the L'Oreal Ever Pure Bond Repair Concentrate. Now, you do have to be careful with this because it is a bond repair. I use this once a week, and when I tell you, I noticed the biggest difference after using this on my hair. Oh my God, I'm not kidding you. I used it last night and I just blow dried my hair this morning and my ends just feel so incredibly soft, hydrated, especially because I haven't been putting oil on my ends as much as I should be. So my ends are getting really dry and brittle and quite literally just breaking off, and I have lots of split ends. So this bond repair really helps prevent all of that from happening, and it just makes my hair so freaking soft. I love it. I want to try more of L'Oreal's stuff, especially the Everpure line. I follow this girl on TikTok. Her name is Abby Young, and she specializes in like drugstore hair care that works really well, obviously, and her hair is so long and beautiful and shiny and so healthy, and I aspire to have her hair. And this was actually one of her recommendations, so I had to buy it. I need to do an updated hair care routine. I did one last year. I don't know when I did that, but I did one last year, and things have definitely changed since then, and I would even say like changed for the better. I use a lot of products now that I will not be changing out for anything. No product will make me change, and that's this next product, which is the Dove Intensive Repair Hair Mask. If you cannot tell, I love this stuff. I'm almost out. It's like all right here on the side because it's been laying on my bed. But I actually use this in replacement of my conditioner because I did learn from Abby Young herself that you don't need to use a hair mask and conditioner like after one another. They do the same thing, except a hair mask is a little bit stronger than conditioner is. So I just use a hair mask every single time I wash my hair. And this is actually cheaper than the conditioner that I use. I use the Redken shampoo and conditioner. So this is like, I want to say around $8, $9. It could be more than that, and I could be lying, but this is definitely on the cheaper side for a hair mask. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I've never once been like, oh my gosh, let me buy that Dove product until this moment. I love Dove now because of this hair mask. It's so good and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, even after you blow dry your hair, you can still smell it, which is a big thing for me because you can put in so many products into your hair that smell so good, and then you blow dry your hair and then your hair just smells like it's burnt. However, oh my gosh, even after I blow dried my hair, you can still smell it. It smells so freaking amazing. So I will not be replacing this hair mask ever, unless they come out with something better, which I don't even know if that's possible. 10-in-1 serum mask, highly recommend. And lastly for hair, this was also recommended by Abby Young. Everything hair care has been recommended by Abby Young, and it's the OGX Coconut Miracle Oil Damage Recovery, and you need literally 2 drops of this. Now, on hair wash days, I will go in and just put so much of this in my hair. Not so much, that's dramatic. I'll put more than 2 drops in my hair on my ends, and it just makes my hair so soft and so shiny. Obviously, I wash it out, but after I style my hair, for example, today, after I blow dried my hair, I took 2 drops, that's all you need, and I put it on my mids to ends, and that's just gonna keep my hair protected throughout the day from any dryness and any damage. However, it is literally impossible to repair split ends that are already split, so if you do have split ends, no hair product is going to be a miracle worker and just like cure all of your split ends. You do have to cut those off, but this just prevents any split ends that could happen from dryness and damage. And I Love it. Also, smells amazing. If you're a fan of the scent of coconut, you'll love this. Also, cheap drugstore, so you don't need expensive hair products to have good, beautiful, shiny, pretty hair. Okay, and then we have 2 more products and they're just random. Which one do I do? Let's do this candle. Again, random. I bought this candle at Target when I was shopping for a candle for my fall decor video, and it's the scent Harvest Apple and Leaves, and the brand is Threshold. I love Threshold candles. This was $14 and I use it all the time. It's lasted me quite a while. I just love a good fall scent. If you watch my How to Romanticize Fall video, I talk about the 5 senses and using the 5 senses to romanticize your life / romanticize the fall season. And obviously, scent is one of our 5 senses, and candles with the scent of the season are very important. So I fell in love with this in the store. There was another one that I loved. It was like sugar cookie or something like that, but it was really strong. And I was like, that's gonna give me a headache if I light that for any longer than 5 minutes. So this one's a little lighter. It smells very like fresh for fall, if that makes sense. A lot of fall scents are like pumpkin and spice, and I don't know. This one kind of like smells like apple a little bit. It's called Harvest Apple and Leaves. So notes of leaves and cedar wood. My gosh, smells so freaking good. I want to light this right now. And lastly, again, random, is this nail oil, and I actually just got this like last week. If you don't know, I do my own nails. I usually use a builder gel on my nails, which is just a really thick gel to keep them from breaking off, basically, because I use my natural nails, and I just recently cut them all off. But I bought this nail oil, and I've actually bought this nail oil before, however I lost it, which is why I bought a new one. So I've been using this daily to help my nails grow out naturally and strong, so that way I don't have to use a builder gel, which I don't even mind using builder gel. Like, there's nothing wrong with it besides the fact that it just makes doing my nails take an hour longer than if I just didn't use it. So I want to stop using the builder gel. I want to grow my nails out strong and healthy so that way they won't break off, and using this nail growth oil is going to do that. I actually got this off of TikTok Shop, and it's also pretty cheap, so love it. But that is everything. This video was pretty quick, so I'm hoping I can get this edited quick as well, because it needs to go up like tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what you are interested in. If anything, honestly, you might hate all of this stuff, and that's okay. Those are my September favorites. Let me know if you like these longer videos or if you like them better on TikTok and Instagram Reels. I think I kind of like sitting here and just like talking about all of my monthly favorites with you guys for YouTube. But again, do follow all of my social media platforms. I say all, it's literally TikTok and Instagram. And if you did like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'm gonna love ya and leave ya. Bye.